What is the funniest thing a kid has ever said to you? I've always heard people say kids have no filter, but nothing prepares you for the day your own child accidentally roasts you in front of your wife. The three of us were hanging around the kitchen after dinner one evening while my wife cleaned up the dishes. My son Tommy had been going through one of those ridiculous growth spurts where it felt like he got taller every single week. Every family gathering had turned into someone saying, "What the hell are you feeding him? And he just keeps getting taller and taller, doesn't he?" Soon enough, my wife finally walked over and stood next to him to see if he'd officially passed her. I laughed and said, "Stand up straight. Let's settle this once and for all." The two of them stood back to back while I tried to eyeball the difference. After a second, I smiled and said, "I'd say you've got Mom by about 6 inches. She looked up at him, shook her head in disbelief, and exclaimed, "I can't believe it. I remember when you were a baby, and you're 6 inches taller than me." My son stood there grinning for a second. Then I saw that look every parent recognizes, the one where a kid thinks of something they absolutely shouldn't say and decides to say it anyway. He glanced at me, then back at his mom. Without missing a beat, he said, "I hate to break it to you, but if you think that's 6 inches, then I think Dad's been lying to you." For about 3 seconds, nobody said a word. Then my wife started laughing, and I just stood there wondering if it was too late to put him up for adoption.